The United States failed to qualify for the World Cup for the first time since 1986 after losing to Trinidad. The US started the night in the third qualifying place, but ended up fifth after losing 2-1. Panama jumped up to third after an 88th-minute winner against Costa Rica to reach their first World Cup finals. However, it was their opening goal that caused debate, with Gabriel Torres' header not appearing to cross the line. The 52nd-minute equaliser came from a corner, with Torres' effort hitting the post, and as Blas Perez tried to force the ball over the line, Ticos defender Ronald Matarrita looked to have cleared it. However, despite complaints from the visitors, referee Walter Lopez of Guatemala gave the goal. Honduras beat already qualified group winners Mexico to also leapfrog the US and secure fourth spot in the table, and a two-leg playoff against Australia. The US beat Panama 4-0 just last Friday, but despite playing at Trinidad, "We had everything there for us," coach Bruce Arena said. "We failed on the day. No excuses." "We failed today. We should have walked off this field with at least a point. We should not be staying at home for this World Cup, and I take responsibility." Omar Gonzalez stretched to cut out a cross and only succeeded in steering the ball past veteran goalkeeper Tim Howard before Alvin Jones rocketed in a superb 35-yard strike to double the hosts' lead. Borussia Dortmund teenager and star of the win in Panama Christian Pulisic gave the US hopes soon after the restart with a fine long-range goal of his own, but with Honduras beating Mexico, it looked like a playoff place for the States. And then, with time running out in Panama City, Torres, who plays his club football in Seattle, latched onto a long ball forwards and smashed in off the crossbar to send Panama through and leave the US in the wilderness. In contrast to Panama, the United States has a population of 323.1 million. Their opponents on Tuesday, Trinidad and Tobago, have a population of 1.3 meters, roughly the same as the US state of Maine. Described as the most surreal and embarrassing night in US soccer history and simply devastating by American journalists, the players were left in tears following their shock 2-1 loss. "It's a blemish for us. We should not be staying at home for this World Cup, and I take responsibility," coach Bruce Arena said. "We failed on the day. No excuses. We failed. We should have walked off this field with at least a point." Captain Michael Bradley described the night as the perfect storm. "Everything that could have possibly gone wrong did, in this stadium and in 2 other stadiums across the region," he added. To give away the first goal like that on an own goal is a killer. But the reality is it was all there for us, and we have nobody to blame but ourselves.